It is senior night here at Linnell Gymnasium on a Tuesday night as Thornton Academy has an important game versus Bonny Eagle with big-time playoff implications. Two teams that have been rivals in multiple sports for a lot of years will battle it out to try and improve their playoff seeding tonight on senior night, and Bonny Eagle is led by a star center. We've seen a lot of star big men this year in Elliot Bouchard, and TA is looking to bounce back after one of the most wild games we've ever seen in that nail-biting loss to Edward Little. So, Zach, how does TA bounce back tonight against a good, solid Bonny Eagle team?
Well, they just played the game they've played all year. 10-5, not the record they wanted. A couple of games they really should have won. Thinking about Portland and Falmouth, but they can't look back in the past. They have to move forward. They have 2 games left. It's Bonny Eagle and Sanford, 2 of some really good teams, and Bonny Eagle's 1 game behind. So if Bonny Eagle was to win this game, it would put TA maybe possibly down in the standings. So they have to win. They're coming in. The senior night festivities are going to be great, and I think everyone's going to enjoy it. But a big crowd on hand. They have to show out. They got the paint scoring, 3-point shooting, and Davies has to show up. He struggled with the 3-point line in that Edward Little game, but it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that 3 seed is so important because it means you get to avoid playing the number 1 seed for longer. So TA would have to wait until to play South Portland, assuming they'll be the number 1 seed until a later round. So the playoffs are going to be very exciting. We're going to have a playoff game for you here on TA TV. Looks like the boys are going to get a home playoff game, which should be awesome. But TA, coming off of the craziest game of their season, they were down 12-0 to Edward Little, and then they were down 22-6, and they came all the way back in a very heated, intense matchup. One of the best I've ever seen of a high school basketball game. So they're going to look to bounce back in a big way tonight versus the Scots.
Yeah, definitely. And I think one thing you said is that Tia's going to have a home playoff game. That's going to be great for Thornton Academy, and I think it'll be important for this year. I think for all 3 teams to have home playoff games, and even if TA was to lose this, they would still have one, just a lower seed. But that's pretty good feat. Girls basketball right now, almost at the end of their game at Bonny Eagle. They are up by, I believe, 15 or 20 points on Bonny Eagle. But all teams, including hockey, look like they're going to have a home playoff game, which would be great for us at TATV. 3 extra games. Sometimes you don't know what's going to happen after the regular season if you're going to have any more. But that'll be exciting. But no, you've definitely said it, Cole. This is a big game, and I think TA really wants to just play all around. They want to be able to again enjoy the senior festivities, because for a lot of these senior players, it's going to be their last home regular season game at least, but a home playoff game. They want to come out and play their best, and we've talked a little bit about that wild Edward Little game, and I don't think that's really what either team wanted. Should still be a good one here in the Linnell Gymnasium. The fan section showing out in maroon, and then all the seniors wearing gold tonight. Yeah, and you said it, 8 seniors. 8 seniors is such a huge class, and a lot of players that they're going to be losing for next year, but a lot of great guys will still be coming through the program. And Bonny Eagle has really bounced back in a big way. They lost to TA earlier this season. It put them at 1-3 at the time, but they've battled back, and they're now 9-6, and they are coming off of a big win against number 2 Sanford on Saturday. So they have some momentum coming into this matchup, and TA on a little bit of a slide here. TA's lost 3 out of their last 4 games, including that Edward Little game. So great opportunity for them to bounce back. The last game that TA played against Bonny Eagle was at Bonny Eagle. TA won 67-61, and that was the first time that Bonny Eagle had reached the 60-point mark in the season. It was the first 4 games, I believe. But TA's doing a good job scoring points, not allowing many. Unfortunately, TA, as you said, they're 4-3 at home this year, which isn't the best record, 6-2 away. So, they really want to change that up and get one last home regular season win before the playoffs come around. And in my eyes, the key for TA right now is getting off to a quick start. They were down by a good 17 or 20 points in the first 2 quarters to Edward Little. But if they can get off and they get their points swung, I think they can hold Bonny Eagle down, especially looking back that last game they had.
And now we have our senior night festivities, so we will celebrate all our seniors here with this ceremony.
That will conclude our senior night here at TA. Again, 8 seniors. We'll list them off quickly. We have Cody Ruff, Cody Bowker, Anthony Jones, Michael McLear, Nick Stinson, Michael Panette, Colin Bennett, and Brees Cody. We get the starting lineups here for Bonny Eagle.
we want to let you know that the girls won 53-37. I believe that is correct. Yes, against Bonny Eagle in Bonny Eagle. So great win for the girls team. As TA's starting lineups will be introduced here. I think the key for TA tonight is just keeping the pressure off of Will Davies. You know, can other guys hit their shots like Kamiri and can Cody Ruff have a big night in the paint along with Alicio Marcus? Will Davies has been working hard for them all year long, really their best offensive player. We'll see what the other guys can do tonight.
Now we will have our national anthem here at Linnell Gymnasium.
Go ahead.
We are back after the national anthem. Boys basketball getting underway.
Playoffs next week, so soon approaching. So a very important game for both teams, TA and Bonny Eagle here from Linnell Gymnasium. Reminder, TA won earlier in the season in Bonny Eagle. Bonny Eagle was 1-3 at the time, but they're now 9-6. So a much improved team down the stretch here of this season.
Tip between the 6'9" Elliot Bouchard and the 6'4" Cody Ruff. A little bit of a mismatch there, but Ruff is a strong athletic player and he'll have another tough contest. He had one against John Shea. Did a pretty good job for guarding John Shea, probably the best center in the state of Maine.
Yeah, I feel like every time we do one of these games, the other team just has a superstar center. We've seen it with JP Estrella, John Shea, and now Elliot Bouchard as Bonny Eagle controls the tip, and we are underway. Here's Aiden Walcott over on the wing. And Terrell Edwards will drive in the paint and can't connect on the layup. They get their own rebound. That's Hayden Campbell who lays it in with the left hand, and Bonny Eagle will start the scoring.
Good job by Hayden Campbell to grab the rebound and put the basket up. Doing all the work by himself. TA defense needs to make sure they're playing strong in the first few minutes.
TA trying not to get into an early hole as Kamiri connects on the three. Braden Kamiri trying to get it going tonight. One of the best shooters on this TA team, and he starts them off well there. Student section will stand up. They're fired up for this game. Bonny Eagle, always a big rival, whether it's football or basketball. Always want to come away with the W against the Scots. Here's Bouchard working in the paint. The layup is short, and Bowker controls the board. Davies will give it back to Bowker. Cody Bowker, one of the seniors being celebrated tonight. Kamiri gets it back, tripped up as he goes for the shot fake. Wild pass, and it's saved. Fortunate there for TA.
That could have been a turnover they didn't really want early on in this game, but good job by Bowker to read the play. Saw the ball going, and he grabbed it.
Kamiri being double teamed, has it poked away by Campbell in transition. Here's Edwards. Walcott will go to the basket, gets his own rebound, can't finish. Bowker with the board.
The board for Cody Bowker, his second of the day.
Good pace to start. Davies travels. He's trying to get inside. But a travel called on Davies and a turnover for TA.
Quickly, you'll see Anthony Jones checking into the game. Kamara go off. You'll probably see a good amount of seniors in this game, especially if TA has a lead early on or late in the game.
Anthony Jones, one of the most fun players to watch for TA because of this. You're seeing it right now, this full court press. Just tires out his opponents, gets a lot of easy steals. I don't think he gets enough credit for what he does on both sides of the ball for TA.
He had an 18-point game versus Edward Little, hit a couple big threes in a row to bring TA back in the game. And as you said, one of the more fun players to watch for this TA team.
Here's Edwards, Bouchard inside, working on Ruff and gets the two. Elliot Bouchard, so difficult to defend in the paint. Davies throws it inside for Bowker, tries to respond on the other end, but can't get it to go. It's gonna be a tough night for Cody Bowker going against one of the best players in the state. Here's Mason Ryan for three from the corner, it's in and out. And TA will work in transition. Jones with the runner, can't get it to go. Ryan with the board.
Mason Ryan missed a three and goes on the other end of the floor, gets a defensive rebound.
Campbell, almost an and one. Almost an and one, and Hayden Campbell will go to the line.
Good job by Bonny Eagle, really, to stay within TA's boundaries right now. Working where TA's leaving the holes open in the defense, and they've got a few baskets, lead by one, 5:08 to go in the first quarter.
Hayden Campbell, the lefty, averaging 7 points per game for Bonny Eagle. It's not just Bouchard, of course. Aiden Walcott, really good player, along with Terrell Edwards and Hayden Campbell. That free throw is good. Hung on the rim for a while, but finally dropped. 6-3, Bonny Eagle in the lead early on. Davies on the far side wing finds Jones. Jones with a mid-range shot is short. Might have been tipped by Bonny Eagle. Edwards drives with the left, gets to the basket, and Ruff gets the board as Terrell Edwards couldn't get it to fall. Davies pulls up for three, no good. Bowker with the offensive rebound, feeds it to Ruff inside for two.
Nice pass to Cody Ruff. Davies misses the three, but that's the work you need to do to get those baskets. TA back down by one.
Yeah, good job by Bowker. Such a scrappy player. Gets that offensive board and allows that basket to happen as Bouchard with a reverse layup. Really impressive with his post moves. Elliot Bouchard, they're gonna have a tough time with him tonight. Jones loses his dribble, tries to fight for it. Gets out to Bowker.
Said before, Bonny Eagle 9-6 playing the 10-5 Trojans.
Marcus is way off on a three, and Bowker is shaken up at the other end. He's down but gets back up. Bonny Eagle trying to extend this early lead here.
This is where Bonny Eagle really needs to take their time to get some baskets going because they don't want to get rid of this lead as Walcott drains a three.
Aiden Walcott with his first points of the game. 11-5, Bonny Eagle. Aiden Walcott, really good football player as well as a really good basketball player.
He's also a fantastic track star going to the, not the University of George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia next year.
Here's Marcus, tough fall-away shot is no good. Ruff fights for the rebound and gets it. Here's Jones, launches a three, no good. And a hold is called and they'll stay with TA.
TA looking a little shaky, not the greatest shot so far. But I think the one thing we can say at this point is don't ever count them out, even if they're down by, a large amount of points early in the game. They were down early, they were little, and came all the way back. And TA works well from behind.
Here's Kamiri, 4-3, no good. We've seen TA come back big time. Saw it against Edward Little the other night, but they also don't want to get into a big hole early. Campbell to the rim and one. Hayden Campbell with a strong take, and he'll go to the line.
Great move by Campbell, and The interior defense right now by TA is subpar. It's hard to play against guys play and be able to kind of hold Bouchard, stay out of the paint, and then also play against guys like Walcott and Campbell who can drive fast.
Campbell completes the three-point play. Bonny Eagle with a lot of energy early. TA not with a lot of energy, which is what we saw against Edward Little. Davies tries to answer with a three, but it's an air ball.
Yeah, not the greatest looks from TA right now. It's the first timeout's called by Coach Davies, and we're going to take a break here on TA TV. Be back for the rest of the first quarter.
Hey, Dan, how's that proposal coming?
Just finished. I am sending it right now.
Okay, good. Oh, no. How are we looking for noon? We got like 2 minutes. Dan.
Back here on TA TV, 2:41 to go in the first quarter. 14-5, Bonny Eagle out to a good start here.
A really good game so far. TA now doing the full court press. As you said, 2:41 to go. Lots of time for TA to get back in this game, but they're going to need it, and it's going to come down to it late in this game.
It's a big game as TA has lost 3 out of their last 4 as Walcott hits a little floater for 2. Cole Purvis and Zach Turenko here on TA TV. The playoffs are coming very soon next week. The playoffs will start. Looks like TA is going to have a home game. We don't know who that will be against. This game is big in determining that. As here is Davies, who will control the ball. Nick Stinson, the senior, into the game for TA. Davies attacks the basket, gets blocked by Elliot Bouchard. Stinson gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Really good job by Stinson, but also a good block by Bouchard.
Stinson getting a crucial basket, getting TA back in the scoring sheet, was missing there for a few minutes.
Walcott, he's fouled on his way up. Marcus and Davies run into Walcott.
And Davies not happy with that call. I'm not happy either. I believe, truthfully, Marcus was standing still, didn't really get too much contact there, but not much you're going to do. Walcott looking to hit both free throws.
Bonny Eagle getting to the line early. First free throws off. Mike McClear, another senior, will check into the game. And so will Mason Ryan for Bonny Eagle. Terrell Edwards will go to the bench. .147 to go in the first quarter. And they missed both, but Bouchard is fouled on the way up. So more free throws for Bonny Eagle. That's got to be frustrating if you're Coach Davies and TA.
And that's some of the things they were missing in that Edward Little game, is grabbing rebounds. And, Shea was sitting right under the basket, was ready, and Bouchard did the exact same thing. And just giving up chances right now for Bonny Eagle to score.
Bouchard hits the first. Bouchard is just massive, 6'9", and a very strong player, and he's athletic in the post too, so extremely difficult to guard.
Bringing Cody Ruff back into the game, hoping they can stop Bouchard, who already has 5 points in the first quarter.
He makes Cody Ruff look pretty small, and Cody Ruff is not a small guy. So here's Davies. TA trying to move the ball. They get it inside to McClear. He was defended by Bouchard. That is obviously a mismatch, and Bonny Eagle will have possession. Sloppy start on offense for TA.
Down by 10 early on, not where they wanted to be. Really hoping they can get something going in the last 90 seconds of the first quarter.
So here's Campbell. He'll be guarded by Kamiri. Big final minute for TA. Trying to go on a little run here as they feed inside. It's stolen. Davies in transition. He'll fire the three, and it's blocked. But a foul is called on Davies, who pulled up in transition.
That's a big foul call right there. Davies looking to get 3 points on the board. Get TA back into this game.
Looked like that was Brant Abbott, number 10 for the Scots, with the foul on Davies. Davies usually almost automatic from the line. First one's good.
In the last few years, Bonny Eagles had some really good teams and have been one of the bigger competitors for TA. At the beginning of the season with the win TA had, didn't look like it, but Bonny Eagles kind of turned their season around and fought their way back into 4th place in the South AA standings. So TA looking to hold that place in 3rd.
Yeah, 3 wins in a row for Bonny Eagle, including a 3-point win over number 2 Sanford. Sanford, number 2 in Class AA South. So a huge win for them as Davies hits 2 free throws there. As Kamiri will pick up Campbell full court.
Bouchard came out for that screen, and now it's all up to the guards.
Here's Jones on a steal, working on Walcott. Jones backs away. Davies inside, Ruff with the lay-in. Cody Ruff lays it in off the good pass from Davies, and it's a 5-point game with under a minute to go in the first.
That's exactly what TA needs to do. Get those points. What was an 11-point deficit is now only 5. And Bonny Eagle
drives baseline. Good defense by Anthony Jones. Poked away again. Here's Ryan, corner 3, no good. It was well contested by Kamiri. Fight for the ball, it'll be TA's ball.
Ryan a little off there on the 3. TA with 28 more seconds trying to get something started.
There wasn't much help defense when Walcott drove baseline, but just a really good job by Anthony Jones to poke the ball away. Anthony Jones was just a star in that game versus Edward Little. He had a season-high 18 points and did a lot of work defensively too. Was probably the biggest reason they were able to come back from such a deficit.
TA get a lot of their points here late in the first quarter off of turnovers by Bonny Eagle. It's good transition work, and TA's fighting their way back.
Jones for 3, it's off. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 17-12, Bonny Eagle with a good start in the first quarter. We will be back here on TA TV.
Run over here.
Is this my room? Wow, Dad! Is this your room?
I chose to attend TAMS because it was a change of scenery. It was a much smaller school.
Because of the amazing teachers.
How small it is and the community about it and how everybody knows each other.
You can know all the kids here, so it makes it much more easier to make friends.
They just get you ready for high school.
TAMS is special.
TAMS is amazing.
TAMS is fabulous.
TAMS is fun.
TAMS feels like a family.
TA and Bonny Eagle here from Linnell Gymnasium. 5-point lead for Bonny Eagle early on. Student section with a maroon and gold theme tonight. Seniors wear gold, everyone else wears maroon. Good way to celebrate senior night tonight as TA has 8 seniors who are playing their last home game here at Linnell Gym.
That's regular season home game, Cole.
Right, yeah.
Looking like, I mean, they were. I don't think it's impossible. Even if they were to drop down to 4th place, they would still play the number 5 seed. So a definite home playoff game, but the last regular season. So the last one where you can sit back and say, you know what, if we lose, it's not the end of the world, because in the playoffs, you lose, you are done. Single elimination.
Definitely. TA has been a little inconsistent at times, but trying to pick up a big win here today versus the Scots. Here's Kamiri. Gives it off to Jones. Alicio Marcus in the corner, drives baseline, gives it inside. Ruff with a tough finish. Right over Elliot Bouchard.
Great job by Marcus to dish when he needed to. You know, we see sometimes he throws up shots he doesn't like and, you know, don't go in, but he did a good job, found Ruff, and they get the basket.
So Cody Ruff with a couple buckets to start. As some subs into the game for Bonny Eagle, but here's Aiden Walcott, one of the starters. He pulls up, can't connect on the mid-range jumper. And TA, after those first couple minutes, they've settled in nicely as another feed to Cody Ruff. 1-point game, and Bonny Eagle will take a timeout.
That's the 3rd time that Will Davies has found Cody Ruff Davies has 3 assists, and all 3 have turned into points. Ruff has 8 in the game so far, and TA's fighting their way back. You know, unpopular opinion here, TA plays better when they're under pressure, when they're down early on, early in the game. Yeah. I think that, it's not really where you want to be, especially as we're getting closer to the playoffs against big teams like Bonny Eagle, but already, down by 11 at one point, already back within 1, 6:59 to go in the second quarter. It's going to be a great game. TA fan section, as you said, Cole, filling into the seats. And the Bonny Eagle fan section is mild, but it's pretty good. Glad to see fans from both sides.
It's been a theme for TA, getting into a hole early and having to scrap and claw their way back as Jones almost gets a steal. Here's Terrell Edwards, picked up by Davies. Passes it inside, and the layup is no good. Rebound tapped around. Walcott has it, swings it over to Edwards, who drives right into a wall. Good defense by TA. Here's Walcott with the layup. Tough finish by Aiden Walcott.
Good job by Walcott through pressure. He loves that floater, and it's worked so far. Walcott's got 7 in the first half.
Caden Sullivan into the game for Bonny Eagle. It's their only sub. So besides that, it is all the starters for the Scots. Just underway here in the second quarter. Here's Jones, rifles a pass inside to Ruff. Marcus dives for it. We'll see who they give it to. It's going to stay with TA. A good fight by Marcus to dive for that basketball.
Yeah, I think they're going to call it out of bounds. They wanted a foul. Ruff couldn't find the ball, and Edwards fell after leaving contact.
Kamiri shot fakes, gets hit. Here's Davies, launches for 3. He got it. Will Davies from downtown, and the game is tied.
That's his first 3. Shooting 33.3% from the three-point line. And the game, as you said, is tied at 19.
Walcott to the rim. Floater in and out. Tough rebound by Marcus. He's fouled. Good work by Marcus on the defensive end.
Marcus is one of those guys that doesn't need to score 15, 20 points to have an impact. He's great, moving the ball and being more of sometimes of a decoy player. He's huge and he's really good at the rim, so sometimes keeping him outside, allowing him to shoot, and on the defensive side, picking up some guys that are playing well for the other opposing team and having a great game so far.
Kamiri for 3. It's way off. Ruff with the board. Just throws it into the backcourt right to Hayden Campbell, who's fouled on his way up. Kind of a mistake by Cody Ruff to chuck that ball all the way down the court, and more free throws for Hayden Campbell. Again, if Bonny Eagle wins this game, they would most likely jump TA in the heel points, which is huge because if you get that 3 seed, you get to avoid the number 1 seed until the next round in the playoffs. So better chance of advancing further. Playoffs begin next week. Hayden Campbell's second free throw is good. 1 for 2 from the line for him.
Grabbing their lead back, but TA's on their tail.
Approaching 5 minutes to go in the half. TA quickly erased the early lead by Bonny Eagle. Just trying to pull away from them now. Jones looking. Defended by Campbell, gets it inside to Ruff and just throws it right to Terrell Edwards.
Edwards finds the steal, and
good defense by Ruff on the other end though. Stole it from Bouchard, stolen back by Campbell. Spin move and the layup. Hayden Campbell with his right hand with a nice spin move on Cody Ruff.
Campbell already in this game has 10 points. Leading scorer for Bonny Eagle.
A lot of those coming on free throws for Campbell. Here's Jones. Him and Davies always communicating. Here's Ruff inside. He's hit on his way up. Cody Ruff will shoot some free throws.
Cody Ruff having a really good game early on. His highest point total in the season was 16 in the loss to Sanford, 60-59. And already has 8, 2 rebounds, and a steal.
Some of his baskets have been right place, right time, but he's had a couple really good finishes over the strong Elliot Bouchard inside, so definitely a good start by Ruff.
Cody Bowker checks back in the game for Anthony Jones. Back to the starting lineup for Thornton Academy.
Ruff, a senior for TA. His size will definitely be missed as TA gets their rebound. Davies launches from the corner. He nails the three. Will Davies fired up after that three.
Assist from Cody Belker, finding the passes. TA's tied the game again.
Davies going right back to work on defense. Edwards, tough finish, can't get it to go. Collects the rebound. Campbell from the corner, no good. Marcus couldn't control the board, but it's TA ball anyway.
Really good catch and shoot three from Will Davies.
Such a confident shot. He's calling for that ball way before he actually got it. Here's Bowker, who's left alone for three, but can't connect. Big collision between Bowker and Walcott. Walcott slow to get up.
It's Bowker's first miss from the three-point line.
Campbell puts it up and in. What a start for Hayden Campbell. Really good first half.
It's good to see Walcott back on his feet. Never like to see a player down on the floor.
Davies answers with a jumper from the elbow.
Teams going back and forth, 24-24, 3:20 to go.
I was just going to say that game very close in this first half. Diving on the floor is Marcus. It'll stay with Bonny Eagle. That was Caden Sullivan in the corner, who had a tough time collecting the pass, and a good effort by Marcus.
It's a new energy from Marcus, really working hard on defense. Grabbing every ball, sliding around the floor. Already in a full sweat, but it's working for TA.
3 minutes to go in the half. Mason Ryan in for the Scots. Walcott. Shot no good. He was fouled, and they'll take it out of bounds.
Fouls already somewhat coming into factor. That's Marcus's second.
Ryan from the corner. Nails the three. Rattles it home. Mason Ryan with the triple.
Ryan grabs his first basket of the day. And Bonny Eagles is also in the bonus.
Marcus gives it back to Kamiri, who swings it over to Bowker. Drives baseline. Finds Kamiri. Inside, Marcus. Tough follow-away shot. Gets it to go.
What
Tough
a
shot
move
by
by
Marcus. Yeah.
What a move. Getting around Bouchard. Puts TA back within one.
That fadeaway for Marcus. Seems like his favorite shot when he's in the paint. Walcott looks to answer with the three and does. Bonny Eagle hitting their threes in the first half, and it's been killing TA as Bonny Eagle goes up by 4 with just about 2 minutes to go.
Really consistent all around from Thornton Academy, Bonny Eagle.
Walcott tries to take it away from Ruff, but a foul is called on him. Bonny Eagles fans and coaches don't like the call, but TA will take it out of bounds underneath the basket.
It's Walcott's second. Walcott has 10 in the game. Campbell has 12, Bouchard has 5, and Mason Ryan has 3.
Ruff inbound, sorry, that was Bowker that inbound. Davies couldn't finish with the left. So here comes Bonny Eagle.
Got a 4-point lead with under 2 to go in the second quarter.
They will swing it over to Ryan. Feeds inside. Bouchard tries for the and one, but he'll go to the line instead. Just two shots. Couldn't get it to go. A lot of free throw attempts for Bonny Eagle in the first half. Really important. Minute and 43 seconds for TA. As Bouchard hits the first free throw. Second one is no good.
Rebound Marcus.
TA will take it the other way. Some miscommunication on the pass. Ends up in the hands of Hayden Campbell, as it has a lot tonight. Here's Brant Abbott. Drives baseline, and he traveled. TA will get the ball back with 1:28 to go. Backer will check out. Anthony Jones back into the game. This 3-guard look from TA with Davies, Kamiri, and Jones so dangerous because all 3 really good shooters. We'll see what TA can do here.
TA, similar situation in the first quarter, down by about 5 or 7 points.
Marcus with the little mid-range on the baseline.
Marcus grabs his second basket, and Davies grabs his 4th assist. Davies facilitating like he needs to. TA back within 3.
Campbell with the drive, kicks it out. Ryan for 3, can't connect. Kamiri with the rebound. They'll pitch it ahead to Davies. 50 seconds to go in the half. Jones fakes a pass, gets it inside to Ruff, kicks it out to Kamiri, tries to drive, and a push is called on Kamiri.
This will be on the defender, and Kamiri's going to shoot 1 and 1. Actually, no, it's going to be. It should be 1 and 1, I think, because they're in the bonus. Oh, sorry, that is their 6th foul, so the next one will be 1 and 1. Just about 30 seconds to go.
Marcus left alone inside. Tough reverse layup right over Bouchard. Got it to go with 30 seconds left in the half. 31-30. Bonny Eagle clinging to a 1-point lead. Jones with suffocating defense on Campbell. Knocked away. Kamiri, good effort to save it out of bounds, but he'll stay with Bonny Eagle.
Paint scoring right now for Thornton Academy is out of this world.
Yeah.
Cody Ruff and Marcus combining for 14 points in the first half. Getting some really good baskets. And it all starts with the movement of the ball by Kamiri and Davies.
Yeah, we said they needed to take the pressure off of Davies, and Cody Ruff has done that. He's had a really good first half. Edwards with the drive and gets the layup to go. Sloppy defense by TA. Davies pulls up at the horn, short. And TA will go into the break, only down 3, 33-30, Bonny Eagle. We will see you for the start of the second half in a little bit. Stick around.
The Academic Expo is an opportunity for a variety of people who are interested in Thornton Academy to learn more about all the kinds of different classes that one can take while they're here.
I think the Academic Expo gives students an opportunity to see all of the classes we do offer here at TA. It's easy to get lost in the pattern that you're supposed to follow in your typical 4 years of high school, but going to the Academic Expo, you can see and talk to personally every teacher that offers these courses and get a one-on-one interaction with the teacher themselves or the program.
The Academic Expo is an awesome opportunity for staff members to showcase the different offerings that we're going to have for next school year. So students can come down, check out what they might be interested in, and see if the classes are a good fit for their interest. It's really, there's so much to offer. There's also going to be some representatives from University of New England, that are going to be there, from the University of Maine Orono Engineering Department, and also the Biddeford Regional Center of Technology that are going to be there offering their programs. So it's a really cool opportunity for students to get a real holistic look at what Thornton Academy can offer.
We're really excited, and we hope you can join us on March 2nd at the Academic Expo from 4 to 6 right here on campus. Hey Dan, how's that proposal coming?
Just finished. I am sending it right now.
Okay, good. Oh no. How are we looking for noon? We got like 2 minutes. Dan.
Run over here.
Is this my room? Wow, Dad! Is this your room?
I chose to attend TAMS because it was a change of scenery. It was a much smaller school.
Because of the amazing teachers.
How small it is and the community about it and how everybody knows each other.
You can know all the kids here, so it makes it much more easier to make friends.
They just get you ready for high school.
TAMS is special.
TAMS is amazing.
TAMS is fabulous.
TAMS is fun.
TAMS feels like a family.
Back here on TA TV for the second half, 33-30, Bonny Eagle in the lead. Zach, what did you see from that first half, and who are the leading scorers for both teams?
I saw a lot of inside paint scoring, talked about it a little bit before we went to a halftime break, but really good job from both teams. TA playing well, keeping close. Bonny Eagle just getting some really good shots. Calls going their way right now, but it is what it is. Really, really contested game so far. Davies has 11 for Thornton Academy, adding 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Cody Ruff has 8, Marcus has 6, and then Kamari has 3, and Nick Stinson has 1 basket on the inside. On the opposing side, Hayden Campbell has 12, Aiden Walcott has 10, Ellie Bouchard 6, Terrell Edwards 2 points and 2 assists, and then Mason Ryan has 1 3-pointer.
So here we go for the second half as Aiden Walcott starts it off with a 2. Bonny Eagle trying to win their 4th game in a row against always one of their biggest rivals, TA. And TA has lost three out of their last 4, so definitely a huge game for them. Kamiri off on the 3. Rebound goes out of bounds. Bonny Eagle will have it.
Kamari taking a few more threes than we've seen in the last few games, at least at this point. 1 and 4 so far. You'll see the girls varsity team over here on the far side.
Cody Ruff, some tough defense, and fouls Walcott. So again, the winner of this game will be the 3 seed in Class AA South, which is huge for the playoffs, which start next week. So quickly approaching. Playoffs are. Both teams definitely think they're contenders, as here's Bouchard inside and 1. Elliot Bouchard making an impact on this game. Bonny Eagle's leading scorer. Bouchard is averaging 17 a game, so he has been really, really good.
That's a tough call for Thornton Academy. Cody Ruff stood his ground and Bouchard pushed him back. To me, that looks like an offensive foul, but what are you going to do? Bouchard looking for that 3-point play.
And he gets it. Elliot Bouchard has not scored under 10 points in a game this season, so he has been extremely consistent. As you see, the girls' team start coming in.
They won their game 53-37.
Yeah.
They moved to 13-4 in the season with 1 game left against Sanford.
So they sweep Bonny Eagle on the season, as here's Kamiri. He connects on a 3. Braden Kamiri from the corner, and a timeout is called. Kamiri getting it going here. He's had a couple 3s tonight.
Yeah, both Kamari and Davies shooting 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. TA staying in this game. And Coach Davies just trying to get his team back into this game. There's still a lot of time, and it's just under 1 second, under 7 minutes to go. So really 15 minutes left in the game. TA's got a lot of time to do some work, trying to get their 11th win, and at this point would solidify their spot in 3rd.
Would you say this is a must-win game or close to it? Because huge game with playoff implications, but obviously it's not the playoffs, and TA can beat any team on any day. So what are your thoughts on that? Would you say this is a must-win game?
I would say, yeah. I think if they lose this game and move to 4, they have to play South Portland in a semifinal game. I'd rather play Sanford than South Portland because we know how good South Portland could be with Estrella.
Ruff fights for the rebound, throws it right off of Elliot Bouchard. Some energy from Cody Ruff, and TA gets the ball back. Just chucked that right at the stomach of Elliot Bouchard and gets it to go out of bounds.
We could hear the noise all the way up here. But yes, I do agree. I think this is a must-win game for Thornton Academy.
They will have to erase this 5-point deficit that they're in. Bonny Eagle came out off to a hot start, and then TA came back. As that pass goes out of bounds, couldn't be handled by Marcus.
Marcus got to keep his head in the game here. Still lots of time left. And with this 5-point deficit, you can't be making mistakes like that. So hoping TA can fix the issues.
Walcott whips a pass to Edwards. Inside, puts it up, and gets it to fall. Gets the roll. Terrell Edwards finishes right over Will Davies. It's a 7-point game.
Davies again starting the 3rd quarter, not really touching the ball a lot, as that one's stripped away, and then a foul called on Ruff.
Yeah, Cody Ruff just got it poked away. Good defense by Bonny Eagle here to start this half. TA just doesn't want it to slip away. They got to keep it close till the end. I would say TA probably the advantage with three-point shooting. So if they can keep it close, like a one-possession game going in the fourth quarter, something like that, they have the shooters to really knock off this very solid Bonny Eagle team. Hayden Campbell has it now. He had a great first half. 12 points in the first half for Campbell. Here's Edwards with the left, can't finish. Bouchard trying to fight for the board, gets it, misses the jam.
And that's a technical foul. And I think it's gonna be on Bouchard for the dunk. I'm not sure what you would say the rule, what they would call the rule, but it has to do with he hung on the rim.
Yeah.
So this is pretty key here for Thornton Academy to get a few points on the board.
If this second half is anything close to the second half that we had the other night in the Edward Little game, it's going to be absolutely insane, as Braden Kamiri will shoot these free throws on the technical foul. First one's good.
Kamiri grabbing his 7th point in the game.
And TA will get the ball back after these free throws as well. So good job by Kamiri to take advantage and go 2 for 2 from the line. Nick Stinson will check in for Cody Ruff. And TA will get the ball. 5-point game, 5:38 to go in the third quarter here on TA TV. Cole Purvis, Zach Taranko, Josh Pulsifer, Jeff Christianberry, and Troy Bullduk.
Also have Fernanda, Sarah, and Charles, 3 international students joining us on camera tonight.
Kamiri's tripped up.
Go back to the technical foul. It's just it's unnecessary. If Bouchard gets the dunk, it's great. It's a big energy boost, but just giving up 2 points and possession of the ball, allowing TA to come back in this game. It's little things like that just happen throughout in big contests.
Yeah, like you said, that dunk would have been a huge energy boost for Bonny Eagle, but that technical foul instead, a big boost for TA, as there's Marcus with the tough finish underneath. TA scratching and clawing their way back. It is a 3-point game as Bonny Eagle takes it the other way. Edwards feeds it inside. Here's Bouchard again with a little jump hook and a 2.
Really trying to double team Bouchard, still getting baskets to fall.
Here's Kamiri, looks for the 3, doesn't get it. Throws it out of bounds, it'll be Bonny Eagle ball. Every basket very difficult for TA, as Coach Davies will take a timeout. And we will take it too. We'll be back for the rest of the third quarter here on TA TV.
Hey, Dan, how's that proposal coming? Just finished. I am sending it right now. Okay, good. Oh, no. How are we looking for noon? We got like 2 minutes. Dan.
TA takes a timeout here with 4:56 to go in the third. Bonny Eagle with a 5-point lead right now. Huge game here at Linnell Gymnasium. So what would you say is the #1 key for TA to try and win this game?
They should continue to score baskets. I mean, it really, to me, doesn't come down to defense. It comes down to offense. Bonny Eagle's made mistakes. They've missed their shots. They haven't grabbed rebounds at certain points. If TA can continue to score, they can come back. And we saw the big key in that Edward Little game was the defense. It was grabbing those turnovers, getting the steals, scoring in transition and off of turnovers by the opposing team. So same thing right here. Just play good defense, play the same offense, score some baskets, and they will eventually come back. They always do.
Here with some pressure on Hayden Campbell, who will take it up the floor. Bouchard beyond the 3-point line, not where he's best, and almost loses it there. Here's Mason Ryan. Good defense by TA. Edwards gets to the basket. Scoop layup is no good. That was a really good defensive possession by the Trojans. They look to convert offensively. Jones launches the 3. It's short. And Bouchard with the board.
Missed opportunity there for Anthony Jones, and Thornton Academy could have had a possession, but took a 3.
Bouchard takes his first 3 of the game and misses. fights for his own rebound with Davies, and a foul called on Bouchard. Great fight by Davies as he is fired up. Both players are fired up. Bouchard doesn't like the call.
Bouchard, I believe now has 3 fouls. Already just 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
This is obviously very significant. Elliot Bouchard averaging 17 points for the Scots. So here's Marcus in the corner, looking for somebody. It's out to Davies. Davies inside to Kamiri, right out of bounds. Another turnover for TA.
Will Davies talking to his dad, Coach Davies, on the sideline.
Bouchard's going to check out of the game. Caden Sullivan in for him.
It's a big chance for TA to get back in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
3:40 to go, down by 5. TA needs to get some baskets here.
Both big men out of the game. Cody Ruff on the bench and Stinson in for him as a carry is called on Hayden Campbell.
TA right now really needs to slow it down. There's still lots of time in this game. Get some good shots off. Don't just throw up shots or throw up passes.
This would be a very frustrating loss for TA against a team that they have beat before in a very big spot. Bonny Eagle beating Sanford the other day, who is actually a higher seed than TA, so this would be 2 huge upset wins for them heading into the playoffs. They're a team you don't want to face. Here's Marcus, whips a pass to Stinson for the easy 2. A good look from Alicio Marcus. And a nice fancy pass.
Stinson grabs his second basket, and Marcus grabs his 3rd assist in the game. Marcus, 6 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds.
Edwards, shot called off, and
the foul, I believe, is before the shot, so it'll be under the basket.
Foul on Kamiri.
Kamiri only has 2. Again, we'll keep an eye on Elliot Bouchard, see if he comes back in this game. He'll be key, especially in the 4th quarter, but with 3 fouls, not helping Bonny Eagle right now.
Here's Edwards, drives baseline, goes up for the layup, gets a default. Terrell Edwards with the 2. It's back to a 5-point game. TA not seeming to take advantage of Elliot Bouchard being on the bench right now. Jones almost shot it, but didn't.
It's a good idea from Jones. He hasn't been shooting well, and unless he's got a wide open look, he shouldn't take it.
Little mid-range shot, in and out. Fight for the board, taken by Marcus, puts it up for 2. Nice work by Marcus down low. Snatched the rebound away from Bonny Eagle. And it's a 3-point game as Bouchard looks like he's going to check in again.
Bouchard as well as Brant Abbott, so a few subs. Bonny Eagle looking a little tired. Still have that 3-point lead. Under 2 to go in the 3rd. This second half has been really back and forth between the 2 teams.
Here's Edwards. Feeds it inside. That layup swatted away for 2 shots.
I think that should have been a block, but I don't have a certified reffing license, so we'll leave it to the guys on the floor.
This is Caden Sullivan at the line with two shots. And with this first free throw, Bouchard and Abbott will check back into the game, as well as Cody Bowker.
Looking at scoring into the second half so far, it's 11-11. This is really back and forth.
Yeah.
Marcus having 4 points and an assist already in the 3rd quarter. But Bonny Eagle hasn't had too much of a lead. They've just kind of held what they had at halftime.
Davies with a tough rebound, had to kind of corral that thing with one hand. Davies behind the back. Here's Kamiri. Fakes a deep 3. Floater in the lane. Can't get the roll. There's Edwards with the board. Edwards racing up the floor in transition. Here's Walcott. Tough shot. He's fouled. He will go to the line.
That might be the 3rd on Kamiri. And now Bonny Eagles in the bonus. Actually, that's going to be on Bowker. That's Bowker's 3rd. So a couple guys starting to become in foul trouble. That, I believe, was an unintentional foul. Kamiri's just trying to contest the shot. But you're seeing without Bouchard on the floor, they have to move the ball around outside the three-point line. They can't really move it inside to Bouchard. And that's the third straight free throw miss for Bonny Eagle. Losing out on some pretty easy scoring chances.
Minute and 16 seconds to go in the third quarter, as Walcott makes the lead 4 for the Scots. Davies looking for somebody, gets it over to Jones. Here's Mike McClear. Back to Anthony Jones. Jones drives, floater is short. Bouchard with the board. TA with a lot of offensive rebounds without Bouchard in the game, but now he's back in the game, so every rebound's gonna be tough. Missed 3 there.
Walcott's first missed 3 of the game, rebound by Kamari.
And stolen by Edwards, but a double dribble called, so TA fortunate to get the ball back.
Some players off the floor right now for Thornton Academy. Cody Ruff, Cody Balker, Michael McClear in the game. Getting some minutes in his final regular season home game, and Bouchard coming off to take a seat. Under a minute to go in the third.
Austin Guillemette into the game for the first time for Bonny Eagle, as that 3 is no good by Marcus.
Down by 14, needs to get a basket or 2 before the end of the third quarter if they want to make this fourth quarter a good one.
Timeout Bonny Eagle. 4-point lead for them with 28.4 to go in the third quarter. It was a 3-point game going into the second half, and now it's just a 4-point game, so these teams have been extremely tight the whole game. Unlike the last game where TA had to mount a huge comeback against Edward Little.
Really good game, I mean, from both teams. You know, TA really hopes to come back and maybe get a basket or 2 with 28 seconds to go. Looking at the points right now, Marcus has had a great game, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. But some missed opportunities. Jones has missed 3 threes. Marcus is 0 of 2 from the three-point line. At certain times, they're playing really consistently, moving the ball well. At other times, they seem to be just throwing up shots. And at this point in the game, Bonny Eagles in the bonus, single bonus, so 1-1, but some of your guys are in foul trouble. You have to make every possession count.
It'll be Bonny Eagles' ball out of the timeout. Terrell Edwards will take it out of bounds. TA really needs a stop here going into the fourth quarter.
Bouchard back on the floor.
Bouchard out beyond the three-point line, guarded by Marcus. Marcus reaches inside and a foul called on him. So that will send, I don't know.
I think that might be Marcus's third.
Yeah, so that'll send Bouchard to the free throw line. 1-1.
This is where Bonny Eagle can extend their lead.
Free throw's good, so Bouchard will get another one. 46-41, Bonny Eagle.
See a different style of play too from what the refs are calling in that Edward Little game, letting a lot go, really only calling true fouls.
Here's Brees Cody, another senior, gets into the game for this final 12 seconds of the third. And they're actually going to send him back to the bench. Marcus will re-enter.
Bonny Eagle coach is frustrated. Bouchard looking to make it 6.
Coach Davies trying to get all his seniors into the game. Their final home game of their basketball careers here at TA. As now Brees Cody will check into the game.
Bouchard will check out as well.
What will TA do with this possession? 10 seconds to go, the ball in the hands of Will Davies. Trying to get a basket to send him to the fourth quarter on a good note. Here's Kamiri, launches from deep, No good, but clear the board and can't put it up before the whistle. So we will head to the fourth, 47-41. Bonny Eagle with a 6-point lead. Stick around for the fourth quarter here on TATV.
Run over here. Is this my room? Wow, Dad! Is this your room?
I chose to attend TAMS because it was a change of scenery. It was a much smaller school.
Because of the amazing teachers.
How small it is and the community about it and how everybody knows each other.
You can know all the kids here, so it makes it much more easier to make friends.
They just get you ready for high school.
TAMS is special.
TAMS is amazing.
TAMS is fabulous.
TAMS is fun.
TAMS feels like a family.
Back here for the fourth quarter on TATV. 8 more minutes of game action as TA tries to erase this 6-point deficit. Looks like it's going to be a great finish here from Linnell Gymnasium. Winner will get the 3 seed in Class AA South with big playoff implications. Ball will start in the hands of Davies. Poked out of bounds, but it'll stay TA ball. Bonny Eagle's next game is at home versus Massabesic, and TA will be on the road versus Sanford with a tough game against the Sanford Spartans, who beat them in Linnell Gymnasium just about a week or so ago. So TA trying to get the job done here versus Bonny Eagle at home. Rough inside, gets it out to Davies. Davies with a floater, he got it. It's a great way to start for TA.
First basket in a while for Davies. Assist goes to Ruff. Tate's back within 4. Lots of time left.
Ball almost stolen by Bowker. It's going to be a jump ball. There's a lot of bodies collided on the floor from both teams. Bowker went for the steal initially, then Jones almost got it, but it's going to stay with the Scots. Here's Edwards, almost took a 3 but didn't. Drives to the basket, tough layup is good. What a move by Terrell Edwards with a scoop layup. It's back to a 6-point game. Kamiri from the corner, no good. Fight for the board, Bowker got it, puts it up and in. Great effort by Cody Bowker.
It's his first basket.
Yeah, big basket for the senior. Been a big part of their team, especially defensively. Just one of their best defensive players. Here's Hayden Campbell, gets to the basket with the left and puts it in. Back and forth in the fourth quarter here, trading baskets.
6-point game. TA just needs to get good baskets. Don't try to throw anything up they don't need to.
Pass stolen by Campbell. Campbell tries to finish, loses it, gets it back, puts it up and in. Hayden Campbell with the steal in the bucket. And it's an 8-point lead for Bonny Eagle. Still a lot of time for TA, but they need to get something going offensively. Bowker misses the reverse. Ruff gets it back, trying to go to work on Bouchard. And now here's Davies. Davies comes off a screen, finds Kamiri, back to Bowker with the mid-range, he got it. 2 buckets in the fourth quarter so far for Bowker.
Great job by Bowker keeping TA in it by 6, but you've seen a lot of these Bonny Eagle players starting to get really tired.
Terrell Edwards to the basket and 1.
What a drive, but again, another foul call that I feel like is 50-50. It could have been a charge. Davies holding his ground. It's the first foul on Davies.
Obviously extremely frustrating for TA. Will Davies with a lot of emotion there on that call. This can make it a 9-point game. And it is, so Bonny Eagle really trying to separate from TA. Every possession just huge for the Trojans now. Jones from deep, in and out. Bouchard with the board. Close game, just what we want here, but a huge game for TA and their chances of making a run in the playoffs. The runner by Edwards is off. Davies comes crashing down with the board. Finds Kamiri, open for three, he got hit as he went up, and that'll be 3 free throws for Braden Kamiri.
It's a big one there for Kamara. Needs to get all 3 of these, bring TA back within 6. This game is not over. There's still 5 minutes to go. But Bonny Eagle is keeping their starters on the floor, and I don't know if that's going to work. Walcott takes a step off. Kamara gets the first one to go, but a lot of these guys are tired, and TA's been able to work some subs in.
TA's lost 3 of their last 4 games. And they fell up just short against Edward Little the other night, trying to finally come away with a win here. Bonny Eagle, meanwhile, they started out 1-3, but now they find themselves at 9-6. So a great second half to the season for them. Of the season, I should say. That free throw's no good. Tracked down by Kamiri, throws it off the defender. It'll stay with TA.
They missed the last one, but they get the ball back. That's really big for TA. 3-pointer would bring them back within 4. TA really needs a good possession here. We have reached the 5-minute mark left in the game.
7 points is the lead for Bonny Eagle. Here's Davies, guarded by Hayden Campbell. Goes inside. Marcus with a reverse. Right over the outstretched arm of Elliot Bouchard, but he gets the 2 to go. 56-51, Bonny Eagle.
5-point game. So Bonny Eagle trying to get something going.
Here's Edwards. Drives baseline, met by a couple defenders. Abbott trying to work inside. Good defense. Marcus blocked the ball. A great block by Alicio Marcus. TA gets it back with a little bit of momentum. Davies to the basket. The runner can't get it to fall. A foul is called. Bonny Eagle upset about that call, but TA really trying to make a comeback here.
That's the 4th on Bouchard.
Yeah.
You'll maybe see Coach Davies, if Bouchard stays in the game, to try to make a run to the basket, drive inside, and foul out Bouchard. And at that point, TA would have all the momentum.
Yeah, it's a great point. You want to feed the ball inside to maybe Cody Ruff, try and get a foul called on him. Davies connects on the first free throw. 4-point game, TA. Coming back here, it was a 9-point lead. Just a couple minutes to go.
Lots of players in double digits for points here on both teams. Davies, Marcus, Kamari. And Davies gets the second one to fall. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, 1 possession game.
TA has fought their way back.
Been so lucky to watch so many great games here this season for the boys. So many nail biters, and this is another one on senior night here from Linnell Gymnasium.
It's a great defense by Thornton Academy. Really can't get a foul here, especially something like a reach-in. They would shoot 1-1.
Edwards on the wing. Bonny Eagle just swinging the ball around right now. In the hands of Mason Ryan. Doesn't know what to do with it. Finally gets it off to Edwards. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Edwards, no foul called. Good defense by TA, and Ruff is fouled as he comes crashing down with the board.
It's a hold.
Crucial 3.5 minutes here, really in TA's entire regular season. Trying to pick up their 11th win on the year and move to 11-5. Bonny Eagle, as I said a couple minutes ago, is 9-6, looking for their 10th win of the season. Here's Jones on the wing. Picks up his dribble. Now he's directing traffic. Looking for Will Davies to maybe hit some big shots here for TA.
Still 3 minutes, lots of time.
Bowker on the drive, gives it off to Ruff. It's a 1-point game.
Great pass from Cody Bowker, really being active in the last few minutes. Under 3 to go, it's a 1-point game.
Cody Ruff with 10. And another steal. Here's Davies. TA can take the lead if they score here.
You see TA slowing it down. They're not trying to force anything.
That ball's knocked away, but taken back by Marcus. TA student section completely filled up, trying to see this team pull out a big win against the Scots.
TA really slowing the game down.
Here's Jones. Drives inside. Tries to give it to Ruff, but great, well defended by Bonny Eagle.
Bouchard gets the steal, turnover by TA.
Timeout called by the Scots. With 2 minutes to go, they're holding on to just a 1-point lead, and we'll stay here. I mean, just another crazy game. Seems like every game has been a nail-biter so far. This one not quite as dramatic as the Edward Little game, but just a very close game. Obviously, when it's a 1-point game with 2 minutes left, always exciting to watch. Some guys to watch here for TA. Of course, Will Davies. You know, he's going to hit their big shots for them as he has all season. Anthony Jones, really probably their quickest player offensively and defensively. He could get a big steal here. And, of course, Braden Kamira, if he's left open, he doesn't miss a lot. So TA's got the shooters to do it, and Cody Ruff's also having a nice night.
And Ruff is 10, Marcus is 12. Braden Kamara is 10, Will Davies has 17. Stinson has 4, Cody Bowker has 4, but tons of assists, lots of great passing. On the other side, Bouchard, Campbell, Walcott, Edwards, and Ryan. The only 5 scorers are the 5 starters for Bonny Eagle. They have the ball up by 1. Both teams are in the bonus. Both are still in the 1-and-1.
Big game for everybody on this team, but especially the seniors because it is senior night. Here's Ryan for 3. He got it. A big 3 from Mason Ryan, and it's a 4-point game for 4-point lead for Bonny Eagle.
That's a crucial one for Bonny Eagle. Got a big basket when they needed it. Under 2 minutes to go. TA needs a 3 to really keep themselves in a good spot. Bowker hands off to Davies.
TA trying to answer here. Davies looking, finds Jones, doesn't take the deep 3. Bowker swings it over to Davies. Davies for 3 is too strong. Bowker, no, sorry, that's Ruff with the board, and it's swatted away by Elliot Bouchard. And a push called, some energy from Bonny Eagle. A big block by Elliot Bouchard on Cody Ruff.
That's going to be a crucial one. The lead is 4. Kamara is going to check back in. And now Walcott will shoot 1-on-1. He's missed a few today. That's the first foul call on Anthony Jones. And now the momentum has swung back towards Bonny Eagle. Game is not over. There's still 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. But these are 2 big ones for Walcott. If he misses the first, TA needs the rebound.
He missed it. Fight for the rebound, grabbed by Kamiri, and he's fouled by Walcott. Walcott can't believe it.
Walcott, I don't know how many fouls he has now. He might have 4. We'll check and see the board. Walcott, that is his 3rd, but Kamara shooting 1-and-1. This is big.
Huge.
Getting back within 2.
And a huge missed free throw there by Walcott to give TA some life. So with a minute to go, that free throw's no good. Fight for the board. Cody Ruff goes up to get it. Kicks it out. Here's Davies. Short jumper, no good. Big miss there from Davies, and Terrell Edwards secures the board for Bonny Eagle.
Bouchard setting a somewhat of a streak. Got hit by Ruff, no foul call, but timeout called by Bonny Eagle. Up by 4 with 46 seconds to go. We're going to keep it here. It's a big game for TA, as you said. Fight for the 3rd seed in Class AA South. And TA a little disencouraged right now. But if they can get a big stop, they should be able get the ball back and score. It's a 2-possession game, but you hit a 3 and it's only 1 point.
Yeah. But you think about in the long run what a huge game this is. As I've said earlier, you would have to face South Portland, who we're assuming is going to be the 1 seed a round earlier. So
they've beaten South Portland this
yeah.
team, but I mean,
they can beat anybody.
Yeah, I commend TA even for going 1-1 against South Portland.
Yeah.
I mean, the game that was played here, we broadcasted that. That was a great one. Fight right up until the end. The one at South Portland, TA, same thing. Fought right up until the end. Got the last shot they needed. Bonny Eagle trying to keep this lead. Bonny Eagle has the ball. Both teams are in single bonus. Foul trouble really only for Bouchard.
So the start is in for TA with the exception of Anthony Jones. And Campbell gets around Davies, goes to the basket and puts it in. Hayden Campbell has had a great night, and the lead is now 6 for Bonny Eagle. Here's Jones for 3. No good. Rebound tracked down by Marcus. Throws it right to Walcott. Walcott in transition. Goes up and he's fouled by Ruff. And he will go to the line. Wow, what a swing. And it looks like TA is going to need something huge now to be able to win this game.
Bonny Eagle just hitting the good shots. And this is unfortunate. As you said, 3 losses in their last 4.
Yeah.
Bonny Eagle coming in and stunning, at least at this point, Dorn Academy. They're going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here.
This has just got to be so frustrating for these players. Second half of the season, this is when you want to be just playing your best. I mean, really after that South Portland game, they couldn't really get it together. If Bonny Eagle holds on here, and it looks like they will, TA will have lost 4 of their last 5. It's not the way you want to end the season. And they have another very big game against Sanford on the road on Thursday night. So,
no, hopefully there's a good 4 or 5 day stretch here in between TA's last game on Thursday at Sanford, as you said, so they can get some time to reset and sit back and say, okay, now, you know, the records don't matter anymore. It's the playoffs. We're a 4 seed or we're 3 seed. We're playing, you know, Massabesic or Gorham, whatever. We're going to get that win and we're going to move on to the next team. And TA needs a reset right now. And I was really hoping it was going to be this game for them. Senior night, really big, but down by 6. Walcott going to shoot, I believe, because this is not the double bonus yet, he'll shoot 1 and 1. So there's still time. There's still time. I never count TA out until the buzzer hits 0.
This could very much ice it, though, if Walcott can make it a 7-point game. And the first free throw is good, so 62-55. It's now officially a 7-point game. So if TA were to end as the 4 seed, they'd most likely be playing Massabesic here in the first round of the playoffs, a team they've beat twice, but both games were fairly close. As Walcott goes 2 for 2 from the line. They'll swing it over. Jones got to hit this one, and it's no good, and rebound tracked down by Edwards. So looks like Bonny Eagle's going to hold on here. And a foul called maybe out of frustration for TA.
That's going to be, I'm not sure, yep, and Cody Ruff has fouled out.
Just almost stunning, though. You feel like this was a get-right game for TA, but this is a game they should definitely win. They played very well in the second half versus Edward Little, despite all of the drama in that game and everything, but I really felt like they were going to come into this game and get the win, and it's a little bit of a shocker. So, yeah, it looks like TA will probably play either Massabesic or Gorham first round. Here, 2 teams that they have beaten before. They've swept both of those teams, actually. So
8-point game, 8.8 seconds. That's uncanny. Edwards gets to fall. It's 9-point game, 64-55. TA not gonna finish it off. Anthony Jones will take one more. He got it. Jones hits a 3. Timeout called. It's back to a 6-point game with 2.7 to go, but not the ending they wanted. Davies ends the game.
Panette's going to check in here, another senior. Will get in for the end of the game here. Disappointing to lose on senior night, but still have the playoffs and everything, and anything can happen. I mean, TA, they beat South Portland. So when you beat the best team in the state, you know you're definitely capable of going on a run. They've given South Portland their only loss, so definitely some motivation for South Portland if they do end up meeting them in the playoffs. But a good fight by Bonny Eagle tonight. Hayden Campbell played really well for them. I'd say the key for them is just getting to the line. They got to the line so much tonight and really hurt TA. So they will get it in, and time does not run out. There's 1.3 still on the clock. So back-to-back, just brutal home losses for TA. They lose by 6 to Edward Little, and it looks like they're going to lose by 6 or maybe a little more to Bonny Eagle.
Campbell gets, I believe he hit the, did he hit the first one or was it a miss?
He got it.
He did. Makes it 65 to 58. Eyes are on the keyboard here, missed that one.
So Bonny Eagle's going to end up winning by 8, it looks like. (66-58) the final. Bonny Eagle with a big win over TA. Bonny Eagle most likely jumped TA in the standings. Disappointing loss for TA, but how can they bounce back against Sanford on Thursday night to go into the playoffs on a better note?
Well, just try to not think about this game. Think about we got to get the last win, finish out the season as well as we can, and move into the playoffs. At this point, it's unfortunate. Senior night's the game you really want to win more than any, even looking at the games like Edward Little and South Portland. But, you know, not the greatest win. They got moved to 4-4 at home. I think they just haven't played well at home. That's why it looks worse than it is. But not the greatest game, but I think it was a good broadcast overall from us here at TA TV, and also a pretty good game from TA. And so they will play again away at Sanford on Thursday.
So TA moves to 10-6 on the season, and so does Bonny Eagle. Thank you for joining us on TA TV. For Zach Tarenko, I'm Cole Purvis, and we will see you for our next broadcast, which I believe should be either a boys or girls playoff game. But thank you everybody for watching tonight, and have a good night.